Oh, what a fool. If he wants a war, then who are we to deny his execution? You know, I wouldn't even call this a war. I'd call this pest control. Begin preparations. We will wipe that insolent, arrogant fool and all who follow him off the face of the realm. And we will claim his land for our own. Very good, sir. Wait. Why do I sense there are 14 entities here? I only summoned 12 wraiths. Forgive me, but Master is incorrect. You and the 12 of us only make 13. Yes, and so it would seem. This meeting is now over. You and the rest of the wraiths will leave immediately. Is everything okay, Master? Yes, everything's fine. Now, don't make me ask again. Leave. Until the next time, Master, we will begin preparations. You know, you really shouldn't eavesdrop. Did no one teach you manners? Ha! Oh my. That invisibility spell nearly fooled me. If I didn't sense your life force drifting around the room, I wouldn't have noticed you. You nearly fooled me, a demon king. Oh, you should be so proud of yourself. What an amazing effort that was. But my magical abilities are far superior to yours in every respect. That is why I was able to wash away your stealth veil with a simple flick of my wrist. So then, let's take a look at what you are. You're a human. Fascinating. I wonder why you're sneaking around here of all places. You're a little far from home, aren't you? Kill you? Oh, my precious child. Of course I'm going to kill you. But I haven't had something quite so interesting happen in such a long time. And I'm so interested to learn more about you. You're very fetching, aren't you? I have many female and male demon concubines, but none quite as intriguing as you, my dear. Perhaps it's just because you're human. The grass is greener on the other side and all that, you know? Or maybe it's just those pretty little eyes of yours, working their magic on me. Lust and love are spells even demons like me aren't immune to. Get off you. Why don't you make me human? You know what though? Now that I'm close to you, I can see you have such a strong aura radiating from your soul. This could be an interesting contest, actually. I was only half serious when I provoked you. But now, I'm really curious of what you could do in a fair fight. I obviously underestimated your magical abilities, it seems. But did I underestimate your will and conviction? Yes, a fair fight. When I say a fair fight, you can obviously use magic and weapons. This will be a fight to the death, of course, so you better go all out. Alright then, human. Wanna try it? Wanna try and defeat me? I'd so love to see what you've got. Oh, don't say that. I don't threaten. So your words might as well be used to be respectful to your opponent. I do so admire those who fall with grace and chivalry. What am I doing? I'm bowing, of course. Before a test of strength or a fight commences, it's a sign of respect to bow to your opponent. Yes, I understand you have no respect for me, but you should always respect your opponent in a fight. Hubris and hatred cloud your mind, my dear, and they will render you unaware of your surroundings, unaware of what's going to happen next. Fighting with hatred in your heart, though your tenacity will grow, you will see only what's in front of you, only what you hate. You become clumsy and unbalanced. You might as well be going in blind. I guess that's why they call it blind rage. I respect you. I can see in your eyes you already know you've lost. Yet you choose not to fall without a fight. You choose not to lay down your life a coward. But you are certainly regretting your decision to journey here, aren't you? Perhaps that's where your anger's coming from. You don't hate me. You hate yourself. Oh, was my lecture on the art of fighting boring you by any chance? Oh, that was close. I respect you. I so respect you, human. Now, without further ado, let us commence. Ha! Oh, come on. You can do better than that. A fireball? Seriously? I'm a water demon, you idiot. Of course a regular fireball won't affect me. You're gonna need to burn hotter than the sun if you want to cook me. Stop holding back. Give it your all. Oh, that's more like it. That stung a bit. Yeah, you put so much into that soul spear, didn't you? Look at you. You can barely stand. That was good. I'll give you that. But I've already healed, unfortunately. What was that supposed to be? Was that supposed to be an attack? Yeah, that didn't even make contact with me. You're still trying. Look at you. But here's the ironic thing. I haven't killed you. You've actually killed yourself, draining so much life force for that one single attack. You should have aimed for the head. If you'd have hit me there, I might just have been finished. I certainly did underestimate your power. You are, or should I say you were, an amazing sorcerer. You knew you'd lost, but you gave everything for one final strike on your opponent. Oh, humans truly do pique my interest. Your life is slowly draining. The end is near for you. Healing waters. You're okay. You're all right. Stand up. There you go. Better? I thought you'd ask that. There's actually 3 reasons why I healed you. First off, I'm not done questioning you. Second, your soul is way too unique to let die yet. And thirdly, because you straight up earned my respect. During our battle, I completely outclassed you. You lost before it began and you knew it. But not once did I sense your will had faded. Right till the very end, you didn't stop trying. You didn't give up. And that's the sort of person I respect most. When I choose a princess or prince to rule by my side, to be mine, I'd want them to have the same level of spirit you have. I'd want them to be like you. So then, whilst you dry out, let me ask you some questions, and then I'll decide what's next for you. Question 1. This place is one of the most heavily guarded and frankly impenetrable places in the realm. You must tell me how you managed to break in here. Teleportation. That's impossible. My fortress has wards defending it against magic such as that. In other words, it should be completely teleportation proof. If people could just warp in here whenever they felt like it, I'm sure I'd be seeing an awful lot more of my enemies. If this is the case, and my magical wards and barriers are failing, then any demon of course. The wards only defend against demons and demon magic. And, actual threats to me. I guess I never considered a human a threat. I knew your people were capable of harnessing magic, but I never knew it was to that degree. I kinda put you guys in the same class as insects or dust particles. Insignificant tier. Oh yes, I suppose that does make me a hypocrite. My arrogance is the reason you were able to get in here. I must take better care in the future to consider all possible threats, even humans. Well then, I guess we know how you got here. But here's question 2. Why are you here? Sure, there's riches beyond belief and of course, one handsome demon king. But I highly doubt the reason you broke in here was to join my concubines. That being said, if you do want a new job, I'm just teasing you. Let's not start fighting again. There'll be enough time for that in the future. Yeah, of course demons are capable of humour. Demons feel all kinds of emotions. We're not just monsters. As I said earlier, even love is something a demon knows all too well. Still, a rundown on demonology is most likely not what you came here for either. So, enlighten me. Oh, my healing waters. That's not something you can steal, sweetheart. You know that, don't you? That's an ability I've had since my demonic powers manifested. It is extremely powerful, but it's also extremely unique to me. It's not something you can learn or even take from me. I used that power on you earlier. Do you remember? If you want my healing waters, you will need to ask me nicely, unfortunately. Regrettably, my dear, no. That won't work either. If you kill me, my magic dies with me. I'm not totally oblivious, you know. It's obvious you want my healing abilities to help someone you care about. Or perhaps even help some people you care about. That's why you risked everything to come here, isn't it? Tell me, how did you hear about my abilities? I don't use them often, and I certainly don't use them often where you come from. You travelled all this way, based on nothing more than a rumour. I think you knew this was a suicide mission. Yet you didn't care. Because you just had to do something, didn't you? You've earned my respect, human. I know I keep saying that, but you really have. Demons shouldn't have much time for heroes. But you see, demons by nature are so sneaky and cunning, so lacking in virtue and loyalty. I guess it's just refreshing to see someone like you. What you've shown me today is something I almost never see. For the courage you have shown, I'll let you leave here with your life intact. But I have a proposition for you. I'm certain you overheard the meeting I had with the generals of my army. Yes, those guys. Those are water wraiths. I created them to watch over my armies and people. So, anyway, recently I've had quite a big disagreement with another demon king. There are many demon monarchs, you see, and each of us have domain over different portions of the Netherrealm. This particular demon is a demon of fire, and he has a particular hatred for me. I can't imagine why, though. Funnily enough, our domains are neighbouring one another, and his armies are beginning to trespass on my land. I'm not paranoid in saying he's preparing an assault on me and my people. It's obvious. It's so obvious what he's doing. I tried to bargain a treaty with him. I tried to compromise. But he has left me no choice. I must go to war with him. We are relatively evenly matched. I'm smarter than him, so I'm pretty sure I stand a good chance. But he is very powerful. What does this have to do with you? Well, let me tell you. I'm confident I can take him on alone, but he is very cunning, and I'd feel much more confident going in with backup. All my armies and soldiers will be occupied dealing with his forces. So, here's my offer to you. If you help me, the Demon King of Water, defeat the Demon King of Fire, I will loan you my healing abilities, and I will go with you gladly wherever they are needed. If you refuse my offer, I won't attack you. I will let you leave here alive, but those healing abilities stay with me, and whoever or whatever needed it, well, I'm not quite sure what will happen if you come back empty-handed. But by the look on your face, that's not something you want to think about, is it? There's one other thing. If you do choose to work for me, you have to do what I say when I say. You will submit yourself to me wholeheartedly. If I ask you to jump, you will ask how high. If I tell you to fetch me something, you will fetch it. If I tell you to retreat, you will retreat. If I tell you to attack, you will attack, even if that means attacking me or one of my own. You will comply obsequiously. Will I ask you to do anything more personal? Well, I am a demon after all. I'm no angel. But I guess we'll see where things go. I have a feeling I won't need to force you to do anything. You might even enjoy serving under me. Well then, those are the terms, and that is my proposition to you. So what do you say? Will you serve me? Oh, we are going to have so much fun, aren't we? Good. The deal has officially been made.